Hello everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with today's intuitive channeled message session. Thank you guys so much for being here and tuning in. If this is your first time watching these, it's something that I do occasionally, tapping into letters that could be a part of your name, the other person's name, or a combination of both. I tap into zodiac signs, whether sun, moon, rising, or Venus for the both of you, as well as messages that anyone that you might be focused on at the time of this reading might be wanting to convey to you, or what it is that you're coming through with energetically, if I'm able to pick up off of that. So let's get right into it, guys, and see what's coming through here. And it is general advice, as always, just like a card reading without the cards. So let's see what I'm able to pick up here for whoever is in need of these messages at this time. So I'll be starting with the letters. So I'm seeing a C, an A, an S, an L, a Y, an R. I'm actually seeing double R's. So for some of you, maybe you and your person both have names that begin with the letter R, or somebody's got a couple of R's in their name, either first and last name, or it could be consecutive letters. Let's see what else here. I'm picking up off of the letter B. I'm getting double letters there as well. So two B's coming through. Same thing applies. You and your person could both have names that either contain that letter, or you both have a first initial or a first and last name with that letter. E is also coming through, as well as O, M, and an N. And I'm picking up off of M and N like they go together, so that could be someone's initials. Or again, it could be a combination of both of your names. Excuse me. Whether it's first or last, or somebody's middle name even. All right, so let me go ahead and see what specific names I'm able to pick up here. I'm hearing Manny. That could be short for Emmanuel for somebody. I'm also hearing Manuela, as well as Mandy. So it could be short for so many varying different types of names. I'm hearing Saul, S-A-U-L. I'm also hearing Sandra as well as Sandy. I'm hearing Cash. Cash as a name, so that could be first or last name, could even be middle. I'm seeing it spelled as C-A-S-H as well as C-A-S-H with an E. I'm seeing Eddie. I'm seeing Edward. I'm also seeing Irvin. I'm seeing a bunch of E names coming through. Elizabeth, Alyssa, E-L-I-S-A. Could also be pronounced Eliza, maybe. E-L-I with a Z as well. E-L-I-Z-A. Elgin, Irvin, if I haven't already said that. Okay, let's see what else here. Yolanda is coming through. Bob is also coming through. Could also be Bobby. That could explain the double B's that came through. Harry is also presenting itself here. I'm seeing Rachel. I'm seeing Rosie. I'm seeing Rita. I'm seeing Mary. I'm seeing Nolan coming through. Could also be Noel. Could also be Neil. I'm seeing Neil spelled N-E-I-L. As I'm also seeing it N-E-A-L. Could also be Nell or Nellie. I'm seeing Stephanie, Steven as well, any various forms of those names. Stevie, could be male or female. Could also be like a nickname like Steph, Stef or Steph. Steven, Steven, as well as Stephen. Sam is also coming through. Again, that could be male or female because it could be short for Samantha, or even Sammy or Samuel. I'm also hearing Samuelson. That could be someone's last name. Greg or Gregory is also coming through. Wow, so many names. So many names coming through here. I'm hearing Amanda. I'm hearing Alyssa. Alyssa. Nancy coming through as well. Oscar. Olivia. Okay, I think that's it for the names. That's quite a bit. Let me see what signs I'm tapped into here. I'm seeing Sagittarius. I'm seeing Scorpio. They're actually showing me the month of August. So we're looking at Leo as well as Virgo. Pisces is also coming through, as well as Gemini. I'm also seeing Aries. Okay, so those are the zodiac signs for this particular channeled message. So as far as what I'm picking up here, for those especially who are not together right now, because I'm picking up off of an energy of two people who are not together, you guys are in separation. I'm also feeling some sort of geographical distance here. So not only are you guys not together, but there's this great distance as far as where you guys live. They don't live near you, possibly even a different country, possibly even overseas. That is how great the distance is between the two of you. They could have also moved, or maybe you moved. For some of you guys, I'm feeling this person might have had to move away for work purposes, therefore creating a long distance partnership, and then you guys might have just gotten further and further apart emotionally to the point where either a breakup or a separation happened. They might have already moved on to another relationship. Maybe you did as well. But I'm also seeing a red heart, and so that could be an indication that there's still love there. They still love you. They still care for you. Maybe you feel the same way also. But there is this great distance and time apart. I'm seeing the month of October, so you could also be dealing with a Libra. But I've also mentioned Scorpio already, so Libra or Scorpio. Either your sign or their sign, or a combination of both of you with the zodiac signs that I've already mentioned. And again, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus doesn't always have to just be their sun sign. They do think about you. They miss you. Okay, so if you relate to this, this is for those of you who are at a great distance from one another, and maybe it's been a long time since you guys have actually communicated or even talked. And we're talking years here for some of you guys, but they still think about you, and possibly feeling like, even though they might already be either married or committed elsewhere, you're the one ultimately that they felt they could have really built a life around. And they think about you, and they think about the what ifs, and maybe you do as well. Okay, so I'll leave it at that. Let me go ahead and see what else I'm able to tap into here. I'm picking up off of some sort of carnival setting, like a festival or something like that, I guess like an amusement park. So someone might work in that type of environment, or maybe you guys met in a setting similar to that. And for those of you who can relate to this with that carousel, sometimes I pick up off of this vibe like somebody just gave you the runaround, like they were taking you for a ride. And so if you felt like you were either taken advantage of, they took you for granted, they weren't being honest with you, whatever the case might have been. What I'm picking up from my angel guides here to convey to you is that you always have the capability and the control and the power to be able to get off that ride. So you don't ever have to stay where you are either not wanted or you don't want to be. That is what I'm picking up here for those of you who relate to that. Let's see what else here. There is a possibility for reunions for those of you who are not together. I do pick up off of that. I'm seeing the month of November here. So again, it's taking us back towards Scorpio and possibly Sagittarius season here. That doesn't necessarily mean that that's your sign or their sign, but something significant might actually happen during the latter half of this year around Scorpio or Sagittarius season. October, November, December, around there is when something significant might happen here as far as a possible reconnection, reconciliation, or reunion between two people who have been in separation for a very long time, but have actually desired to reconnect. So if that's how you're feeling about somebody that you haven't been with in a good chunk of time, they're thinking about it as well. So it simply perhaps comes down to either of you reaching out and getting that conversation started, because I have a feeling you guys are or would be open to the possibility of a reconnection here and coming back together. Okay, so that's what I'm getting today, guys. If you are interested in watching more of these, definitely subscribe if you haven't already. I've got some huge announcements that I am working on. I'm just literally waiting for YouTube to confirm a few things, but I'll make that announcement soon. So definitely just stay tuned and pay attention to what I do post on the community tab. That's coming up real soon. All right, guys, that's it for now. Thank you so very much for watching and for tuning in, and I will see you in the next reading. Take care.